Oh, all right, everybody. What a great week it's been. So many great things happening, but the best thing that's happened this week by far is that Earthburner has finally released their debut album, and Blaze the Kitty Cat thinks the same damn thing. All right, so prepare thyselves to be unburdened by what has been. Now, I'm not sure what that means, to be unburdened by what has been. I think it could be a metal song title or maybe a sexual euphemism. Look it up and then find out what it means. Now, as far as the music goes on this disc here, it's a grindcore supergroup. That's what Earthburner is here. All right? Got this in the mail yesterday. And it features Devin Swank of Sanguisugabogg and a million other bands that I'm not going to bother to list, and Jeremy Wagner of Broken Hope, and two others, one of whom strongly resembles Billy Corgan, but he swears he is not. All right. Anyhow, I'm not too much into grindcore. My favorite grindcore band is Hate Plow. Hate Plow was a Malevolent Creation side project / supergroup, and yes, I do like Hate Plow better than Malevolent Creation, better than Terrorizer, and better than Napalm Death. So awesome. You got to check them out. So back to Earthburner. This stuff is fast, and it is well performed and well recorded. The blast beats are kind of like those you'd hear in Broken Hope, not typically in grindcore. So that means it's good. It's different. Now, Devin's vocal performance, it's different in every single band he's in. And as a result, Earthburner is no different. He sounds different. He sounds good. And then Mitch Harris of Napalm Death does the Evil Beavis style vocals, which I think pair pretty well with Devin's vocals. And speaking of which, what's Mitch Harris's role in Napalm Death for the past 10 years? Yeah, I know he's credited with playing guitar and he's listed as a member, but I'm not sure what he is or isn't doing. Maybe if Mitch himself could address this, that would be great. Oh yeah, one of the other things, as far as the guitars go on this, some of the more punky parts kind of reminds me of a Slayer's Undisputed Attitude. And I may be in the minority about this, but I personally love Undisputed Attitude by Slayer. Now, Ross Dolan does some vocals on the first song, and the last song, Positive Outlook, which is a Corrosion of Conformity cover. There's a guy named Jake Cannavale. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. And according to an internet search, he's an actor and a musician. And I guess his dad is also a famous actor named Bobby Cannavale. And he's been in a bunch of movies and TV shows that I've never heard of. Maybe I'm living under a rock, but I'm not a slave to the screen. He was in a movie called Parker. Now, Parker was an awful movie. And you know who else was in the movie Parker? Me, for about 1 millisecond. I'm in the scene in which Jason Statham blows up the Ohio State Fair, and then I'm running out of this blown up building. Now, I gotta tell you something. There's something really, really, really problematic about this album. Earthburner's publicist uses she, her, hers, and the pronouns are listed. See, they're right there. Nikki Law. There's the pronouns. However, everybody else on the thanks list and all the band members, their pronouns aren't listed. Why? Why does one person get to have listed pronouns and nobody else does? That's not very fair. That's not very equitable. That's not very inclusive at all. I have no idea why in this day and age, the year 2024, this is just absolutely inexcusable why this would be. And I've known Devin for years. I've got a generally good impression of him. I don't think he would be to blame for something like this. I don't know the other guys in the band or who did the layout. I don't know who was to blame for this, but this is just an absolutely disgusting act of exclusivity to only use one person's pronouns, or one individual's rather. Nowadays, we have to say individual rather than person because not all individuals identify as people. So from now on, please refer to the title as individual when referring to someone. So if you know what Ross Dolan's pronouns are, please tell them because I have no idea, and there is no forgiveness without pronouns. All right, let's move on here. So right now at Kuma's Corner, that's a heavy metal themed burger place in Chicago. There's an Earthburner burger. I think they marinate this burger in coffee or something and then put some pear puree shit on it. And then there's some smoked Gouda and some fried sage. Now, I went to Kuma's Corner about a week ago. So I kind of missed this whole listening party and Earthburner burger thing. And I'm going to be in that same area in another week. So I'm missing the window of time in which this burger will be served, much to my chagrin. I know they've got a bunch of other good burgers, but I missed out. So if you're ever in the Chicagoland area, check that place out. And they also have a location in Indianapolis as well. I visited that location too. So if you're ready to be unburdened by what has been, listen to Permanent Dawn by Earthburner. Oh, and here's another close-up shot of Blaze, the cuddly kitty. Oh, I love him so much.